Hey everyone, Eggman here with another video, and yesterday I did a live stream where I opened 3 boxes of the first set of the Gundam card game, which you can find linked in the description as well as pinned in the comments, but I was able to find one more at a reasonable price here in LA, and so I wanted to try to just do one more video just kind of going the opening with this one, especially since I kind of know what's expected for this, and just to see what we have in general. So if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. We make a lot of Gundam content, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Also, I do know that if you guys are looking at the market, the prices for these right now are a little expensive. And if you guys kind of want my advice, I think the best way to try to get into this game right now is one, I think the Star decks are pretty good products and they do translate into functional decks with the first set in mind. But also probably the best way I would do it if I wasn't a YouTuber making content like this was probably get 1 or 2 boxes of the first set just to get a really good base of your commons and rares. And then from there you can pick up your additional LRs that you need for your certain decks. So I do know that it's expensive, but I do think that in this game in particular, you don't need as many LRs, and even the LRs you do use, you don't need 4 copies of it. So don't feel like you have to buy boxes. I think if you are patient and you're able just to kind of pick up the decks as you want for it, that's probably the best way monetarily to make decks and get into this game. I think just buying boxes verbatim is pretty expensive. It is risky, but also you can get benefited. There are some pretty good hits in these boxes, but I don't think it's necessarily the safest choice if you are just trying to test this game out in the first place. So that's my recommendation. If you guys have any more questions about any of that, let me know. For this box in particular, the hits for this are, there are going to be 8 LRs guaranteed in this box. There will also be 2 additional alt arts. These are the pluses, so they can be pluses for a certain range of cards, which you can find on their website. And then there is also an alt art of one of the resources, so it's a kind of a common plus resource from there. There are also some double plus hits in these boxes. There is the common double plus, which does have a, I think every case has a double plus kind of spot for it, I think is the best way to say it. So case is 12 boxes, but then also it's either one of those, and then I think a little bit rare, I think people have been saying somewhere between the 3 to 5 boxes, there is a double plus of the LRs. So this is for the aerial rebuild and the OG Gundam. So those are kind of the hits for this boxes. But then yeah, every resource has a common plus version of it. The Gundam OG has a double plus version of it. And then also we do have the double pluses of those 2 extra LRs. So if you have any more questions though, I know it's a little bit confusing, you can let me know in the comments, but let's just jump in and start opening this guy. So hopefully we get some nice stuff. I have been able to open a couple boxes. I'm not going to spoil what I got in the boxes previously either, but in them I almost got some full play sets of some LRs, but there's a couple that I'm missing in particular. I do need a couple copies of Freedom and the Gundam Destroy mode, so those are the ones that I want. Also, the extra resource, the resource plus I'm hoping for is the Unicorn Gundam. I've been trying to get a full play set of these as well, and I think I'm just gonna, commit to saying, you know what, I want a foil play set of these Gundam Unicorn ones, and we'll see if we get that. So we do have 24 packs again here, and we're just gonna start opening them as well. You guys know that I am not particularly skilled at Gundam card names, so I'm going to try my best. You guys can make fun of me. You can politely correct me in the comments as well if you guys want to see what these look like, and let's go from there. So we've got the Gundam, the Jigon, the Stubborn Cog, Sky Grasper, Underground Desert Base, Onksha, Overflowing Affection, Lotto, First Contact, Bonager Lynx, the Dual Gundam, and the Char's Zaku 2. So you can see there's 2 hits per pack. These are rares for this one. This can be also a rare and an LR, or a rare and an alt art. And then we do also have the token on the backside. So this could be kind of a resource. This also can have chances to be the token here for the Justice Gundam. And I have also seen some EX bases for these as well. So pretty solid, start to what this looks like. And that's what the packs kind of look like. Also, unbeknownst to me in the first time, this is the perfect spot to put these resources when box opening. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put our rares next to it, and we'll see from there. So that's pack 1, and we've got 23 packs left to go. All right. We've got the Demi Garrison, Zaku Mariner, Din, Path to Victory or Defeat, Gundam, Z Zulu, Kusanagi, Izak, Zex Leo, Midair Modifications, Unicorn Gundam, O2 Banshee Unicorn Mode, and ooh, a Freedom Gundam. I did need an additional copy of this. This is my 3rd copy of the card. I think most decks are playing 2 to 3 copies that are playing like kind of the white package, so this is a really good hit for us here. And then we do also have the Gundam Aerial as our resource for there. But really happy to see the Freedom Gundam. Gundam. I did need another copy of that, so I'm happy to get that. I think the only other thing, yeah, the destroy mode would be really nice. I think I'm also missing some Gundam Death Scythes, so those would be helpful too, but we'll see what we get. All right, we get the Cancer, Dryzen, Rashid's Orders, Side 7, Goog, or Gog? Gog. We also have G-Gun, Chong Wu-Fei, the Custom Desert Tiger, Gelgoog, Strike Rouge, and the Gaian here, and then we do have the OG Gundam resource there. Again, most of these are going to be resources for these, but there are some tokens and like EX-based tokens as well. All right. We do have the Pisces, Assault on Torrington Base, Darok, Shenlong Gundam, Angsha, Gallus, Desert Tiger, Gundam Heavy Arms, Chong Wu-Fei, G-Fighter, Intercept Orders, and Rare Plus, this is probably the worst one. If I'm being super honest, it is an all art of a rare that I have not seen sleeved in the normal version. So this is actually my second copy of this. I opened another box off screen before all of this, and I got one of these. And I didn't record my facial look when I saw one. So now you get to see what it looks like. So not my favorite card, but there it is. And we do have, again, an EX resource, so that is there. But man, not the best spot, but maybe our other rare will be, our other alt art will be a little bit better. All right, next up. Already lost track of what pack we're on. We've got the Mekuvi. We had a whole discussion on chat on how to pronounce that. Dop, Sky Grasper, Rashid's, Strike Gundam, Goon, Zanzibar, Giradaga, Gundam Heavy Arms, Sword Strike Gundam, Witch and the Bride, and a Marita Cruz. Really do like this. And also, fittingly, the Kshatriya resource there. All right. I didn't mention this either, there is a small chance of a God pack, so it's every card in the pack being an alt art of some kind. I don't know the exact ratios from there. I've been seeing that it's generally pretty rare. Probably, I'm going to guess, 1 to 5 or 6 cases or so from my initial looks. It could be more refined as more and more people open boxes, but very, very rare. Definitely not 1 per case. And we'll see from there. We got the Noyens Ares, and then we got the Dual Gundam Assault Shroud here, and also the Fathom token, which I did need for my Justice decks. So there it is. I did replace these. There they are. All right. And that's about 6 packs deep. So we've got 20 or 18 packs from there. We have the Strike Gundam, Sky Grasper, Mining Asteroid, Plow, Duels Leo, Darok, Ball, Strategic Arms, Securing the Supply Line, Buku, Xeon Remnant Forces, a Unicorn Mode, and a Shamblo. Also getting the Freedom Gundam resource there. All right. We've got the 13th Tactical Testing Sector, Gulf, Naval Bombardment, Zoot, Sign of Revolution, Wing Gundam, Ghoul, Gun Tank, Nahel, the Gira Zulu, the Shenlong Gundam, and the Zaku 1 Sniper type, as well as, one of the OG, or the non-foil version of the Gundam Unicorn. I think I have 7 or 8 of the non-foil ones, so those are kind of keep me held over while I'm looking for the foil version, so that's pretty nice. All right, we get the Enhanced Person number 4, Stealth Stratagem, Mining Asteroid, G-Sky Easy, Demi Garrison, Stark G-Gun, Overflowing Affection, Gundam Death Scythe, the Kusunagi, Gamao, the Saila Mass, and the Blitz Gundam, another double rare. And we do also get the Char Zaku 2 as our resource for that one. I do really like these resources, and I think it is pretty easy for you to have a 10 split, or if you have a split between 2 of them, a 5 and 5. I think that'd be really cool. So Covert, M1, Underground Desert Base, Pisces, Assault, Giradaga, Launcher Strike Gundam, Bilarant Custom, Adzam, Iron Fisted Disciple, and a Kishtira, I was such in a groove to say it. A Kshatriya. Kshatriya is the name of this card. So this is my 4th copy. I needed 4 of them, and I'm really happy. And we do also get another Wing Gundam 0 right there. So very nice. I think if you wanted to get a playset of cards by just opening boxes, I would say with LRs, it's probably going to take about 6. So that would be my guess for doing that. I don't think that should be most people's ways to do it. It's going to be kind of the way that I'm going to do it, just because I also just need cards for what I do, but I think it's not too outrageous to get like a playset out of like half a box. So Char, Zaku 2, and ooh, we have another alt art. I will say this one is a bit unlucky. We didn't get any LR pluses from this box. We got the Gundam Farak, which again, I don't really see this card being used very often. It's a little bit tough to be seen in the camera. Actually, it's probably maybe a little bit better to see on the camera than real life because it's a little darker, but really beautiful card. I think they've done a really good job with the alt arts in this game in particular, and that is our additional alt art for that one. So those are the two alt arts that we get from this one. We still are owed a Gundam, like a common plus, so that's going to be a foil version of one of our resources, and we still have quite a few LRs that are expected to come out of this second half. So actually, this is our 12th pack, so we're at the halfway mark after this one. And we do get a Sign of Evolution, Wing Gundam, Enhanced Person number 4, Stealth Stratagem, Mining Asteroid, G-Sky Easy, Giradaga, Launcher Strike Gundam, Violent Custom, Adzam, the Gundam Sandrock, and the Legao there. And ooh, we did get the common plus. So I think this is the right side. We got all of our hits on the right side in case you guys need that info, though I've seen it go both sides of it. We do get the dual Gundam. So I think this is actually my second dual Gundam resource plus, which is not the one that I want, but you know what? We'll take the resource plus here. So really nice. It has like the speckle foil that you can see a little bit from the camera that like the foil resources from the beta kits look like. And it's a really cool design there. So we do have our foil plus there. So I think unless we get lucky with some additional like resource plus pluses, I think the rest of this box is going to be mostly just LRs from here on out. So let's see if that's true. We could still hit our God pack and go from there. So Assault on Torrington Base, Gallus K, Giradaga, Pisces, Stark Jigen, Stealth Stratagem, Rick Dom, Nahel Argama, Xeon Remnant Forces, Sword Strike, the Kagalia, and the Gundam Death Scythe. All right, I'm happy about this one. This is one that I needed for sure. So having a third copy of Death Scythe is really nice. I've been surprised by how good like the Wing Zero decks can actually be, and this is kind of pivotal for getting you from level 6 to level 7. So the turn afterwards, you get to level 8. So I'm really happy with that addition there. All right, there it is. I quickly run out of room on this table when I open boxes. You'd think I would be prepared better, but I never am. We've got Zaku 2, Gundam Lilfrith, DOP, Side 7, Securing the Supply Line, Gun Tank, Gundam Aerial, Zex Leo, Gundam Sandrock, and another Legao, and an OG Gundam resource there. Guess I should probably move these over here. All right. We have the Ball. Ghouls, Giradaga, Rizel, Ridhey, Cancer, Showa Resolve, Bonager Lynx, Ghoul, Strategic Arms, Fortress Defense, and a Justice Gundam. This is our 4th and final copy I need for this one. I really want to make Justice Gundam work as a deck, so I'm happy to have a playset. You probably only need 3 of that card, but in case I need a 4th one, I'm glad that I do have it now. And I think the only thing, I would really like a Unicorn Destroy mode. I think that's the last card. I think I have 2 copies of that right now, so a 3rd would be really nice. I don't think you play that at 4 copies in any deck right now, so I think 3 would be the sweet spot for me. Gamao, Dual Maxwell, and a Buster Gundam, so another LR for the Zaft archetype. I haven't found the best way to use those cards quite yet, but there are some like really strong abilities from it. So, and real quick, we have, let's see, our 2 all arts, which we knew. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LRs. So with the rest of these packs, I do expect to get 2 more LRs from here. All right. Next up, Makuviv. I'm never going to say that right. At least I'm never going to say that confidently. Goof, Zoot, Wing Gundam, Rick Dom, Nahel, Xeon Remnant Forces, Sword Strike, Blitz Gundam, and a Citizens Take the Stand. The rare version of it, not the rare plus of that one. If I got 2 of those in the same box, I'd be... those are both my, rare pluses. I'd be... pretty upset if I was to be honest. All right, G-Sky Easy, Covert Operative, Assault, Gallus K, Giradaga, Pisces, Securing the Supply Line, Gun Tank, Gundam Aerial, Zex Leo, Perfect Strike Gundam, and a Noins Ares, and then another Kshatriya version of the resources there. All right. Next up, we've got the Stark Jigen, Stealth Stratagem, Signs of a Revolution, a Naval Bombardment, Zaku 2, Gundam Ilfrit, the Michaelis, Darbalde, Kshatriya, Gelgoog, Battle of Aces, and ooh, all right, we got a Destroy mode. You know what? I didn't get anything outrageous, but I got the things I needed from this box. I'm actually pretty happy to see this card too. So even if the alt art pluses weren't necessarily the cards I wanted, I'm happy that I got the LRs that I really needed. So that's good. And we've got the Unicorn resource in the back. That's very nice. Just fitting. It's not like I'm not like this is what, a $1 card if that. So, but I'm still happy to see it. I'm really happy to see that. All right. Well, we've got the DOP, Side 7, GOG, Rizel, Path to Victory or Defeat, Rashid's Order, Lotto, Zeno, Mid-Air Modifications, Gundam Death Scythe, Delta Plus, and a Gundam Aerial, as well as a Char's Zaku 2 resource. We've got 4 packs left, so we're almost done with this video. All right, hands person number 4, Mariner, Dryzen, Magnak, Biguer, 13 Tactical Testing Sector, Launcher Strike, G-Fighter, Rick Dom, Gundam Aerial, Deep Devotion, and a Choo-Choo's Demi Trainer, as well as the Wing Zero extra resource there. 3 packs left, and I think we need 1 more LR. If I was to ask for one, I guess I would probably ask for I think a Freedom would be what no, we got Freedom from this one already. What would be the last LR that I would want? Or I got Death Scythe, maybe like a Wing Zero? I'm not sure. I think we mostly have what we need though. Angsha, Gallus, Ball. Oh, I want a Unicorn Banshee. That's probably the one that I want, actually. That's probably the good one. Izak, Gun Cannon, and a Big Zam with a Freedom Gundam resource there. Yeah, I think I only have 2 Banshees, so I hope of these 2 packs left, we do get a Banshee out of one of them. All these cards are generally about the same value too. These are just the ones that I personally need for the decks that I'm making. Gyaradoga, Rizal, Reedhay, Cancer, McQueeve, I'm never gonna say that right, Goon, Desert Tiger, Gundam Heavy Arms, Shang Wu Fei, G-Fighter, Extreme Hatred, and ooh, an OG Gundam. So it's a blue LR, not necessarily the one that I want, but I don't have a playset of this one either. It's the card on the pack, so you know that it's probably at least a little bit good, though I haven't found like the best way to use like the what, Earth Federation white-based team, white-based team stuff, but being able to give everything repair 1 can be pretty nasty for having a lot of cards just kind of stick on board. All right, last pack, not a god pack. We've got the Mistral, Goof, Zoot, Wing Gundam, G-Sky Easy, Covert Operative, Showa Resolve, Bonager Lynx, Ghoul, the Strategic Arms, Gundam Farak, and a Gundam Aerial with a regular version of the Dual Gundam. So those are the cards that we got from here, and real quick, I'll show you guys what we ended up getting for us. So we did get our guaranteed Common Plus resource, so we ended up getting the Dual Gundam here. We also did end up getting 8 LRs. So the LRs that we got were the Gundam, as well as the Destroy mode of the Unicorn, the Buster Gundam, the Justice Gundam, Kshatriya, Death Scythe, Dual Gundam, and the Freedom Gundam, which most of these I still need more copies of. So I don't think over the 5 boxes I've had anything hit 4 times. And then we did get, I'd say, a little bit of a low roll for our alt arts. We got the Citizens Take the Stand, which I will contend is the worst one in the entire set, and now I have 2 over 5 boxes, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we also have the Gundam Farak here. I haven't seen this card being used, but the fact that you are able to give like AP -2 during an attack inherently can be good. So I think this card has a chance to be good. I've seen this card like sleeved like once or twice, but I think that these are a bit of a low roll, but it's pretty good to get the value from this pack, from this box already. I've been pretty happy with it. So that's going to be it from this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys were able to get some product, I wish you guys get some good luck on opening your own as well. And I've been really enjoying this game as well. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.